Back in September, the Colts lost a blowout in their previous matchup against the Jaguars. Can Jacksonville sweep the series? The answer comes your way next on Madden Football.
The calendar may say autumn, but temperatures are still pretty sweltering here in North Florida. But the good news, the radar is clear. Still, hydration will be key today at TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville. Today, we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you look at this Jaguar team. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25. The Colts offense set to go to work, and they're led by a guy who's bounced around a bit the last few years, hoping to find a home with Indianapolis, Gardner Minshew.
And it felt like in watching the game tape, he got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it, because they ran the ball some, they threw it accurately. One touchdown pass, so he didn't, break the bank doing that, but he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. Doesn't put them in bad situations.
Yeah, they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards on the game's first play and a quick first down. Minshew going to try and run. Down the numbers. There he goes. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 24 yards to gain there. Another first down as well. I'll tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defense.
And the ball is free. Taylor lost it. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Well, he's going to have to shake out the cobwebs first time he touches the football, and he drops it on the ground.
So many times we talk about quarterbacks and taking care of them early to get them in the flow with safe throws, right? But with a runner, there is no such thing as a safe run, right? Right out of the gate, you're going to be in some traffic. Got to take care of the ball, and he didn't do that.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. A man coming off an 1,100-yard campaign last year. Here's Travis Etienne. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. The numbers on the ground for Etienne last week. He was, without a doubt, one of the catalysts in that victory.
And he can really be the glue that makes this offense go, because when defenders have to commit to stopping him, that just opens up more opportunities in the passing game.
Throwing now, Lawrence on first down. That's caught on the left side by Kirk. And they'll get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Less than a minute to go here in the scoreless first quarter to this point. Meanwhile, Lawrence's throw into the hands of Kirk. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. To throw again is Lawrence. That is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Evan Ingram, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. And the QB rating right now is sky high. 4 for 4 on that opening drive, and it ends with a touchdown pass.
Yeah, I don't know quite how to figure it out. I think I need my friends from MIT to come in and help me. I think 158.3 is the number one.
Yep, that's the
right.
high
That's the
mark.
highest you can get. That's where he is. He'd like to continue on that pace.
McManus's point after is good, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. McKenzie will not return this, and it'll be brought out to the 25. Here comes Jonathan Taylor and his teammates. He's got to clear his mind a little bit right now. One carry, and that carry was a lost fumble.
Clear his mind, clear his hands, and just let this one go. Sometimes it happens. You drop the ball, got a full game ahead of him, hand it to him again. See if they can start to produce.
And they'll run the option to start the drive. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. So that time they get the tight end on the hold.
Normally he's a pretty good run blocker, but this time he just didn't get his arms extended and let go quickly enough. The flag came out as a result.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Charles, we see some of the injuries that have popped up for this franchise, and obviously hoping to get these guys back on the field in a hurry.
Brandon, I'm going to go ahead and age myself, but I'm going to ask you, when you were in high school and there were injuries, did you hear the next man up from your coaches?
Well, you hear it every... And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Multiple players combined for his first sack of the game. Though certainly in a pickle here. They have a mile to go to try to pick up the first. We'll see what they've drawn up. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Colts in possession, as they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up. Now Minshew. And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up with safety.
Every team has plays in their book to try to buy some room when a safety's on the table. But a big variable is how does each team deal with the pressure executing in those situations. In this case, they didn't, and they gave up 2 points.
So after that safety, now a free kick situation forthcoming as they punt it away from the 20. Here's Jones on the return. Back out is the Jacksonville offense and Trevor Lawrence. He was 4-4 on that opening drive, including the touchdown pass. As he'll try again here to duplicate that success, starting with a 1st down. They'll start on the ground. ETN. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. Ball spotted in the 45. Here's 2nd and 2. Lawrence now off the bootleg. Firing off the defender. Great vision there by Lawrence as he scrambles for a 1st down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Lawrence caught on the right side by Jones. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 19 yards there on the catch and run. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. On 1st and 10, it's ETN. Muscles him off. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. On 1st down, right back to ETN. And he's brought down. 40 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times. ETN will give it into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. So he had a nice run to get him down there. It was stopped just short of the goal line, but they go right back to him, CD, and he delivers to finish the drive off.
A little extra determination there, don't you think, partner? You notice he didn't tap on his helmet and say, get me out after the run down to the end zone. He said, I almost got in. I'm going to get in on my own. I'm staying in. And he carries it across the goal line.
Lawrence going to look to throw for it. And he will get into the end zone to bump the lead up to 3 scores. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
McKenzie will not return this, and it'll be brought out to the 25. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Minshew sets to throw. And just not enough on the throw there, down around his feet and incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
Well, the incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, it certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on 3rd down.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big play that time on a catch and run. 33 yards. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Again, Minshew looking to throw. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie.
Complete to Isaiah McKenzie.
3rd and 12.
On the play, and it's 3rd down.
Here's Minshew. And that is incomplete. Jacksonville's pass defense holds serve. 4th down.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD, and it comes on the 3rd drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far, finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. An anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They go play action with Lawrence. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. Well, these two teams, they met up way back in the season opener. And it was the visiting Jaguars who won that ball game, so they'll look to make it a clean sweep here at home in Jacksonville. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the 3rd quarter. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So here are the Jaguars to take over on offense. They were winners a week ago against Buffalo. They lead here with a 1st and 10. Lawrence. Calvin Ridley. Touchdown, Jaguars. Calvin Ridley, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed first down?
Yeah, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Now McManus for the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns and 21 points. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. 1-play drive and into the end zone for 6. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. McKenzie will not return this, and it'll be brought out to the 25. Here's the Colts now as they get ready for their first possession on offense of the second half. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Jonathan Taylor. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Jonathan Taylor with his fourth rushing touchdown on the year. And the Colts are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. And one play, 75 yards. And
oh, it's blocked. That's a lot of ball scooped up by the offense.
so they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. Exactly right. A lost opportunity.
Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
This is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Jaguars. Calvin Ridley with his second touchdown of the game, third from the year.
And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. McKenzie will not return this, and it'll be brought out to the 25.
And now Indianapolis set to take the field.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Second and 7 at the 28-yard line.
He finds his man. It's a fumble.
He's trying to protect his quarterback's blind side. Got nabbed for the hole.
You have one job over there. Make sure that man does not get hit. So if you have to hold occasionally, do so, because they don't catch all of them. This time they did.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
And the Colts first down.
Off play action, it's Minshew. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
On second down, it's Taylor. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. They call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's third down now. Looking to throw it, Minshew. And that is incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point of the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
As Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away.
Personal foul, roughing the kicker, defense.
That hurts. If it was running into the kicker, wouldn't be a first down. roughing, it is a first.
And just think about the differences between the two. Running into the kicker almost feels inadvertent, just a small tap, so to speak. But when you rough him, here's a...
And Minshew with nowhere to go, and they take him to the ground. Adam Gotsis in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Back now in Jacksonville. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. From the gun, Minshew to throw. A short throw. This is caught by Cox. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
Throwing on first down is Minshew. Throw taken in by Taylor left side. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. 23 yards on the play. Out of the gun is Minshew. This pass left side to Downs. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. It'll be Minshew again. Quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
He's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Isaiah McKenzie from 4 yards out. And the Colts have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. The quarterback will keep it himself. And he is not going to get in here. So the decision to go for 2 does not pay off as they're unable to cut any further into their deficit. And the Jaguars are going to cover this one up. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to 9. Now a pass hauled in downfield. Touchdown, Jaguars! Calvin Ridley, 48 yards. And the Jags have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Well, he has been fun to watch throwing the football this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up the secondary. A clinic on how to attack the defense and take them out of the game.
Now McManus to tack on the extra point. And that PAT pushes the lead up to 23 now. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. McKenzie will not return this, and it will be brought out to the 25. Indianapolis offense ready to go again. But probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the 4th quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew who was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
At the 28-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down now, Minshew. They'll find his man. That's Taylor again. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll try to throw for it with Minshew. All right, rifles one. That's going to be intercepted. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that. and often pay the price.
They're throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. Touchdown! Calvin Ridley, 40 yards. And the Jaguars have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the fourth. But not much defensive resistance on that drive. And really, Charles, the way this offense has been humming, they haven't faced much defensive resistance the entire game.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that one team, their defense did not wake up and make it to the stadium for this one. There may be some major changes on that side of the ball when we see them the next time out.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. McKenzie will not return this, and it'll be brought out to the 25. Indy set to go on offense once more. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is end the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
That is caught. Michael Pittman with it. Now they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. On second down, Minshew. And his throw here is incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
Back to throw again. Now Minshew has it knocked out, fumble, and the Jags grab it. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. And I don't know that that fumble's going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the fourth, it doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head. Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about, we're going to address this come practice next week because... And they're going to score again, yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Well, they said before the game that they were going to try and execute every second of this contest. I guess that was taken literally because here they are in the final moments of the fourth, putting another touchdown on the board, Charles, to add to this big lead. I'm not a big believer in 110%, but it certainly applies here, doesn't it? Because some guys just can't go with less. As long as there's time left on the clock, they're pushing to get to the end zone one more time. They don't really care about what the optics show. They just want to finish the game off the way that they like to play it. Full speed, all out. McKenzie will not return this, and it'll be brought out to the 25. The Colts offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days. You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again. So this will be a win for Jacksonville. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Air-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it. So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about. Head coach always stands up in front of the team and says, guys, if we do this, this, and this, we'll win. And usually they say if we win the turnover battle, we'll win. Well, here's the proof right there. Win the turnover battle, go on to victory. Now the guys believe. You move on to the next lesson where you have to convince them. This one is now planted. So for the Jaguars, they climb back to 500 now at 3 up and 3 down. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the New Orleans Saints. Meanwhile, for Indianapolis, they can't quite seem to turn things around as they fall into 2-4 now on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.